Classic Macs. Now, I own, I guess you could say, a fair few of these things. That being 2. Still, for that matter, I do have some. Now, this is the motherboard from an iMac G3, which you probably guessed because you actually read the title, didn't you? This didn't just autoplay on you when you're actually trying to watch something which you cared about, and then you get interrupted by this screaming idiot with an avatar. Okay. Okay. Back on topic. So, as you could tell by the SSD and the suspicious lack of a disk drive cable, I've been in here before, and also by the fact the iMac is currently disembodied over there. Now, what am I going to do with that? Well, last time I tried this, the macOS 10 installer just didn't work. It loaded up, and it just kept loading and loading, till they got to the point where it was 15 hours of loading, and I realized that it was stuck. I like that. Stuck. Stuck. Nah. Shit, I just made a sound. Okay, so, do the thing. Jump cut. Okay. Hi again. Yes, it's me. Surprise. Anyway, yeah. You might be wondering what this magical device is. What this big thing. This is called a PowerMac G4. And because the iMac can't USB boot, and I don't have any legitimate discs, or any discs to speak of, for that matter, I'm just going to use the PowerMac, which can USB boot, to boot off USB. Now that I would think about it, that would have been a really good idea if I had a bootable USB drive. Anyone mention I'm an idiot yet? Really good thing to mention. Well, a blinking question mark. That's fun. PowerMac. I really should have thought this through, shouldn't I? Yeah, I really should have. That would have been a cool idea, but no. Alright, jump cut. Again, you'll notice it's off. You wonder why? Well, I made a USB drive, and I put it in the USB 2 card, which may or may not work. And I'm blocking my, face scanner. Heh. What, you think I didn't know the monitor was reflective? You think I didn't know that? I'm well aware of that, which is why I'm sitting on the floor with the monitor pointed upward. Alright, it may... Yeah, it's not seeing it, is it? I'll give it a few seconds, see if it does anything. Oh! I think it is seeing it, is it? No, it's the USB 2 card. That shouldn't work, should it? I was just doing it for shits and giggles, but... no, okay, it's gonna work. Happy Mac. Alright, let's install macOS 9. So basically, I share this hard drive between the iMac and the PowerMac, so if I install macOS... The system software on the start of this only functions in original media, not as copied to another drive. How did I forget? How did I forget that macOS 9 has copy protection? Oh my god, I should know this. I really should have known. Oh, fuck. One moment as I go circumvent this. After that happy accident, I went ahead and reflashed the USB drive with a preloaded macOS 9 image instead of the installer. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clone that to the drive after I partition it, which I'll have to do anyway. You know, the usual, turn it on, avatar loses tracking, get back over here, wait for it to work. I have legs, believe it or not. I'm not made of pixels. I merely represent myself with them. Wake up! Got shit to do. Alright, think, keep thinking. Think some more. Do all the thinking you need. Just try to do it within my time schedule. There you go. There you go. See? Now you're getting it. Alright. Bonk. The mouse isn't being seen. Interesting. It froze, didn't it? Well, apparently so did I. Oh, it's not frozen, it's just starting. This is USB 2. It should be loading a bit faster. Isn't USB 2 somewhat comparable to the IDE interface's speed, or am I just making shit up? Okay, we're on. Still no mouse recognition. And now we're at 4x3. It's still going. Why can't it see the mouse? I know this mouse is compatible. Do I, though? I know the 98 machine had some issues with it. Is the keyboard responding? No, and I know that's working perfectly. Yeah, and the keyboard's working fine, so what's the issue? Oh, right. The mouse should be moving right now. The fact it's not is concerning. But I know what's happened. So, I'm using the Radeon card, the newer one. And the problem is macOS 9 doesn't have out-of-the-box support for it. So let me go dig up the Rage 128 so I can install the drivers for it, and then I'll reboot back into macOS 9. Should I just do the driver installation on camera or off camera? Screw it, I'll do the driver installation on camera. It's not like, it's already 4K 60 footage. This is already gonna be a pain to edit, just get it over with. Alright, I have returned. And, yeah, my avatar is screwing up. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, usual. So I swapped the hardware for the Rage 128, and I also swapped in a better mouse. Or, actually, not a better one, but just a different one. And yeah, I know the Logitech is compatible under under OS 10. Right. I never tried the Logitech mouse under OS 9, did I? No, I didn't. The monitor's unpowered. One moment. Oh, shit. The power brick is screwing up! Oh, no, the cable's finicky. Oh, that's a real problem, because it's a proprietary bureau. That resolution. That's some resolution right there. Ah, yes. Analog graphics. Guess what this is? It can do up to 1080p on analog because it's, VGA. But, hey, the mouse works. Okay. No. Just go. Get used to this, because when we switch to the iMac segment of this video, you're going to have to live with this shit, because that's just how the iMac is built. It does. I mean, I have one of the earlier generation iMacs, so it doesn't have the great screen. And when I say it doesn't have a great screen, it's actually okay, to be perfectly honest, but okay, I've also adjusted my face tracker, so I should stop cutting out as often. Once again, I'm an amateur. Speaking of amateurs, my mouse stopped working. Ha! This isn't funny. It's just not. To be fair, I'm probably not gonna. Actually, now I've thought it over, because there actually is usually a significant amount of time between each cut. I'm not going to install the drivers. All the G4 has to do is install the OS. Why do I need G4 support, or upgraded G4 support, when I'll never use it again after I'm done with the bootkit? It's something to think about. Oh, right, because I share this drive with the G4 and the iMac, and I'll probably have... So there's going to be a 7.5 gig, or probably 7.8 gigabyte partition with macOS 9 on it. Reason being, the iMac can only boot 8 gig partitions, and I like to keep it safe. What are you doing? Oh, the resolution's up, but the aspect ratio is still shit. At least it's not frozen. Alright, yeah. Hey, it works, I think? Oh, yeah, there we go. It's just being a bit slow. Used to the Radeon 9000's performance. Okay, now we're up and running. Hey, we got it. We got it. We got it. Meh. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna do it in the following order that's not in any way order. We're going to open, what am I gonna open? What the hell is... Yeah, this resolution is driving me nuts. One moment, please, as I adjust it. That's 200 by 1080. See if it'll do the thing. Yeah, it does the thing. Oh, that's a different thing. Hey, I wonder if it'll actually be in test. So there's an issue where it sometimes isn't 16 by 9, but it's 16 by 3. That's 16 by 10, and yeah, it's happening. VGA is fucking stupid. Well, VGA is pretty good. It's just this particular implementation of VGA could use some work. Switching back to 16 by 9. You hit it a few tries, you'll eventually get it. I don't know why, and frankly, I don't care. Thing is, OS 10 actually doesn't have this issue. So on OS 10, if you have the Rage 128, you'll have two 1080p resolutions. One will work like the one in OS 9, or you have to juggle it a bit in order to get the full 16 by 9. Or, and there's one that'll work like, you know, it'll just work like you expect in a modern system where it just works without needing to kerfuffle it for 100 years. Alright, now that we have the display displaying properly, let's get down to business. And no, we're not defeating any Huns. Okay, first, I want to turn down the resolution because I can't see from this distance, but whatever. Oh, right, I have zoom. I have zoom. Huzzah. Okay. Applications. Macos 9. Display adjustment utility. That'll come in handy on the iMac. Okay. Assurance setup assistant. Disk copy, maybe? Well, I need drive setup first because not supported, not mounted. Initialize, custom setup. Alright, here we go. So, 3 partitions. That's 30 gigs, right? Yeah, actually that's 30 gigs. So, I'll just make one of these significant. Because one of these is going to have an earlier version of OS 10 as well. So what I'm going to do is shrink these down to about 8 gigs. And that'll work. And I'm going to take this unallocated space. Can I just yeet this partition out so I can delete key? I guess no delete key. What else do I have in my arsenal? I have a backspace, which is apparently being used in space where something to delete would make sense. AUX? This has AUX formatting? Isn't AUX like long dead at this point? Oh, they have Linux formatting. Hey, macOS 10 doesn't have that. What? They used to be really generous with your file options, except Protoss! That's an Apple II format! How many obsolete formats does macOS 9? macOS 9 itself is obsolete. But, like, this entire bottom section is just completely outdated, even by macOS 9 standards. macOS Extended. We have standards. Okay, so these two are going to be all just macOS Extended. Yeah, sure. Do the thing. We'll destroy the data. Yeah, I know, there's a Windows 98 install, which I haven't backed up. Whatever, we didn't need that. I was definitely not going to use that for a future project. I'll just reinstall. Okay. Initializing. Okay. Now, I forgot how you do this. Or at least I forgot to do this in macOS 9. Untitled 2. Auto entitles. Alright, we got some drives. Now I need to target the, because macOS 10.4 I'll have installed on the bigger one, because my iMac does not support 10.4. And yet the G4 does, so yeah. Display adjustment utility. I assume disk copy is what I'm looking for? No, that's not what I'm looking for, is it? Okay. What am I looking for? Let me zoom in a bit further. Oh, it's a good damn thing I'm using 4K. Okay. Apple Extras. I need an actual disk copier. Maybe drive setup could do that too? Let's find out. Oh, I know, I already have drive setup open because it doesn't... Oh, this is macOS 9. You can just copy file. You don't need to actually... Right, this is... Amateur hour. I forgot that macOS 9 doesn't require its drives to be blessed in order for them to start. You just need a system folder and macOS 9 will boot off it. How do I check capacity? Screw it, I'll just put it on this one, which is the bigger of the two. Okay, so this one's slightly smaller because I didn't input precise values for some dumb reason I've yet to figure out. What's serial box? I assume it's for serial inputs, but I'm not sure. Alright, copy that over to the main internals. The internals. Okay. Yes. 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 I mean, it's running at USB 2 speeds as far as I can tell. No, it feels a lot more like USB 1.1. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, that's copying. We can screw around in macOS 9 a bit on the PowerMac. Yeah, apps folder's already open. I could get this internet connection. I'm not going to do that right now. Display adjustment utility won't run on this. You know why? Because it doesn't have a built-in display. Toast. Yes. Alright. Alright. Think this through. Come on, I can pad time. Screw it, we're jump cutting this. Alright. I'm back! I've returned. Yes, indeed I have. Yeah, that's an accent that doesn't exist. Okay, so I copied the thing. The question is now, can I start up to it? If so, if the PowerMac says I can, I'll attempt it. It's software update. I don't want to update. Fun fact, the macOS 9 time server is still running, and the old, I'm not sure if 9's update server is running, but I know I know macOS 10.4's update server is still out there, and it's still alive, because I've actually used it before. Alright. It sees it. macOS 9. Okay, here's a weird quirk. If you copy macOS 9 to a USB drive, I know because I've done this before, I just forgot. It'll show itself up as macOS 9.1.2. Is there a 9.1.2? I don't know. Either way, restart and see if it can boot from its own drive. Yeah, it immediately went Happy Mac, which means it booted from its own drive. Okay. It takes a minute for it to see a USB drive. Alright, so it works. Now, to put it in the iMac. and hope to God everything goes to plan. Alright, we're back, and yeah, I grabbed the iMac, and we're gonna have to reassemble it. Where'd I put the SSD? Oh, there it is, okay. Okay, so we got the drive out of the G4, and now we're gonna put it in the iMac. And hopefully I got those partition sizes right. Because if I didn't, it isn't gonna work. And it might just not work for the sake of not working. Who knows? And I think I just accidentally took a picture of my iPad. Setup reveal. Alright, yeah. So we're working with reflective monitors, okay? Immersion was honestly never going to happen. I'm pretty sure you're here just for the nerdness anyway. I mean, I'm not exactly like the most appealing. How do you put this? No, I don't mean like in a weird way. I just mean like you're here. I know my niche, or at least I think I do. Okay, drive's in there, and now you slide it in. So we need. Right, that's broken. Yep, I forgot. Yeah, my bottom handle is broken, sadly. Not like anyone ever used the bottom handle, but still. Now, here's the fun part, getting these cables out of the way. See? Tiny as shit in my arms. Okay. So, cables. Yeah, cables. So here's the problem. That will happen. And I'm doing this one-handed because my camera is handheld because it's a phone. I'm just gonna put this over here as I... Okay, let me just do the initial slide with the camera down. Sorry I'm putting the camera down so much, but I legitimately, whenever I do it, I legitimately don't have any other option. Let's just get the blasted thing in there. Blasted. Okay. What's going wrong? What's wrong? Okay. Hey, we got it in, I think. No, we didn't. God damn it. For an all-in-one, it's quite repairable. Doesn't mean it's any less annoying. Please, for the love of God, tell me that went in proper. These cables! Yeah, these aren't fun to work on. And I have all the screws removed, because you don't actually need the screws 99% of the time unless you're shipping it. But even with the screws removed, this thing could still be a pain to work on. That should give you an idea of what it's like. This one damn slider tray that always gets me. There, got it. Okay, the tray has been slid in. And now we need to connect various connectors that do various functions. I believe this is front panel. This is ATX power, or mini AT. I don't know, it's not ATX, it's too small. Same thing on the PowerMac. I don't actually know what that connector is. Okay. My face has been frozen the whole time. All right. All right, we've returned. Here it is, the iMac. Well, let's do it. Will it boot? That is the question. Or the CRT fire up. No smoke. That's a good sign. And my camera's refresh rate, which is 60 hertz, shouldn't have an issue with this thing, should it? Well, it seems to be having an issue with it, even though I'm using 60. I filmed in 60 FPS in hopes of avoiding this issue. At least it's not like, at least it's a consistent pattern. Let's see. This computer has never worked previously. I kept trying to install OS X, it just would refuse. The question is, can it successfully boot into OS 9? Like I said, it can't see anything over 8 gigs. Or can it? No, it cannot. But yeah, the iMac G3 is now running. Wait, huh? What's this? Oh, it has a high resolution mode. I didn't know that. I'm gonna lower the resolution to see if I can fix the camera issues. Yeah, that works. 640 by 480. iMac. Yeah, iMac. Interesting. I thought I was gonna have to use a display adjustment utility because the CRT was a bit out of alignment. But it seems macOS 9 has automatically countered that. Nice. But does that mean I can now get macOS 10 installed? If I had to put the files of the macOS 10 boot disk, would it work? Huh. Okay, it's running. The G3 is running, which is really good. Now, I want to try something interesting now that it's running. So it's possible to net boot on the G3. Problem is I'll need a long Ethernet cable. I've got one. Give me a moment. Never mind, I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, let's screw around in macOS 9, now that we have, you know, macOS 9 running. First off, isn't this supposed to have, like, system sounds everywhere? Printer sharing, web sharing, startup disk. What's startup disk options say? Ah, so it does show the network disk option. So, I think that's next jump cut. I'm probably going to have both the iMac and the G4 running, with the G4 hosting a NetBoot server. I'll have to install macOS 10 server. Nope, never mind, because I only have one drive. And both of them can only see 120 gig drives or lower. What's chooser? Oh, this is how you switch between Ethernet and Apple Talk, isn't it? Alright. Control strip. And you thought only your new fancy MacBooks could do that, huh? Alright, and jokes aside. Whoops, I didn't. Oh, right. macOS 9 only takes one mouse button. Okay, what was I doing again? Shit. Oh, right, I was going to the themes. Oh, yeah, appearance. That's what I'm looking for. Listen, I grew up on OS 10. I know nothing of OS 9. I know a thing or two, but, you know. Let's get the right theme for this computer. Because there is a correct theme. It just macOS 9 usually loads the theme from the thing. That's only if you install on the thing. And as you can tell, I don't have the disk drive because I set the cable on fire on accident. Long story. There should just be, I think, a theme called Tangerine. Yeah, Tangerine. I believe this is the default theme for the Tangerine Macs. Yeah, this is the default. Okay. Where's sounds? Oh. There we go. Alright, the G3 works. Alright, I guess tune in next time when I attempt to install OS 10. See you till then.